Hi everyone, I am Nikhil Sharma, a current PhD student doing research in operations management. What is research in operations management?
Operations Management Research, or OM Research, digs into how organizations manage processes that transform inputs into valuable outputs and how they might do it better. Whether in a manufacturing or service organization, OM is everywhere.
But what does that research actually look like? Let's break it down. Good research starts with a real world problem that helps you form a research question. We build on past studies to place our work in the broader conversation.
For example, consider a study on how specific supplier selections and contracting choices might impact supply chain resilience. Understanding in this study begins with knowing the real world context, but also draws on existing research in supplier selection, contracting, and risk management. It should explore contemporary or emerging conditions and options whose impact has not yet been fully examined. To ensure relevance to the field, it should identify some action that an operations manager could take and an outcome of value to them that could be influenced by such action. The research questions that become the focus of a study should be supported by well reasoned arguments that strongly account for the context in question and fundamental theoretical principles. But more importantly, should capitalize on the recent findings in the related literature. A research question in this example might be how more collaborative requirements built into contract might guard against upstream or downstream disruptions.
Now that we have our research questions, we focus on how we collect the evidence and analyze it. The key: well motivated and meaningfully argued research questions should drive both evidence collection and evidence analysis.
We don't collect data randomly, and we don't conduct analysis without a clear connection to what we have collected and why. Instead, we make plans for both data collection and analysis simultaneously before we execute either. We do post hoc analysis and additional collection to supplement as needed. With data in hand, we examine our research questions with planned hypotheses by using planned approaches. Finally, we extract insights describing support or lack of support for our initial arguments.
But we also remain open to possible surprises that may lead us to unexpected paths. Being surprised is one of the best things about research. We just don't know everything in advance. Sometimes we observe things we never would have expected to see and can't immediately explain. In fact, the pursuit of explanations for unexpected findings can offer invaluable contribution to the field in themselves. Theoretical arguments at the end of the study, attempting to explain the unexpected, are just as valuable as those upfront, if not more so. Findings alone are not enough. At the end of all things, we always need to return to the question of relevance. What do these results mean in practice? What should managers or policymakers do differently? And no research is perfect. Acknowledge limitations and suggest future directions.
Research in operations management is rigorous, relevant, and actionable. As OM scholars, our role is not restricted to research. It extends to building real-world case studies that help existing and future managers make better decisions.
Whether we are studying supply chains, service operations, or management of projects that integrate emerging technologies into value-added processes, our work helps businesses navigate an increasingly complex world.